I haven't been posting recently, and that's for a few reasons. First off, Daybreak, still no rewrite. The rewrite isn't out yet. It's getting close, so we're waiting on that. Then fighting. There's quite a few reasons, and there's two big ones which I'm going to talk about specifically, and they kind of just lead on to different underlying problems, which one of them at least, it's kind of to do with the game as a whole. Not as a whole, the game. Reason one, whenever I try record a video, I lag like hell. I will probably show a video on the screen, but my computer isn't the best. I didn't mean to press that. My computer isn't the best, and it's kind of not that good. Obviously, I'm grateful for having a computer. The fact I even have one. I should probably turn that down. Anyways, yeah, my computer isn't the best, and that also is another thing. I'd like to make like videos on other games which also exist, but because my computer lags so bad and just does not allow me to actually record videos on fighting. And yes, my game right now is not lagging and it's completely fine. But whenever I'm actually playing in the game, it lags and it's kind of frustrating. So normally when this happens, I just take myself a good long break for my computer to reset. It doesn't actually reset. I don't know what the hell happens, but whatever happens, it works. My computer becomes fine after a while. But yeah, that's that reason. I don't think there's much else I can talk about that. I've already I can't really go deep into that because I've already basically said everything on the community post I make. I love making them, by the way. The one about where I asked which classic gear people would like to see, that has got how many? 66 votes. 66. Wow. Okay. Damn. That is a lot, and I didn't actually expect so many people to answer that. So yeah, I want to keep doing them type of things, but yeah, that's the only way I've actually been making stuff. And yes, granted, it's only been 2 weeks, and 2 weeks in the grand scheme of things is not that long. People normally take month breaks, and like, yeah, I shouldn't, like, people take month breaks, and I'm out here complaining about taking how long break was it? 2 week break? Kind of weird, kind of pathetic. Let's be honest. Truthfully, I don't know what I was going on with that, aiming for, but yeah, basically cannot record videos, and I don't really want to set myself to a standard that low when it comes to my content. Because if you compare my newest video, the escort video, compared to my very first fighting video, you can easily tell the difference. The difference is like night and day in terms of lag and quality and stuff. And I don't want to like go all the way down to that, because I would say that like I'm not a funny person, and I probably just am. And I'm just not seeing it myself. And some people do find me funny, but I can't carry a video that hard when it comes to, and neither can my editing. I am lazy when it comes to editing, because truthfully, what do I do? Well, I do know what to do, like add memes and everything, but like that just seems so tacky, and I don't want to be that type of person. Maybe I do want to be that type of person, because it can be funny. It can be funny with the right people, but I'm just not naturally funny. So maybe I can, if I just practice. I need to figure it out. I do wanna. But yeah, I've also been trying to record a bunch of other games, only to find out they are boring as hell. I tried to play this RPG adventure game alone, so there's my first issue. I have no friends. I do have friends, but I just don't think my friends would enjoy that type of game. The type of games I play with my friends are like PC games. Well, we did until the damn update, or the infamous Roblox chat update. Yeah, we used to play them type of games, and it was funny. That's the type of games I play with my friend. But yeah, I don't play them type of games. Anyways, yeah, tried to play them. Boring. I've been playing Tales of Tenorio. In fact, I made a video and it's out now, right? Yeah, unless I deleted it by the time I shouldn't have. Boring. I'm sorry. The bugs are genuinely frustrating me. And truthfully, the one thing which carried the story for me personally was the voice acting. Without the voice acting, the story is so boring to commentate over because there's just nothing going on. And I hate when games add too much. Yeah. I hate when games add unnecessary dialogue. Like, Tales of Tenoria needs it. It really needs it because, like, they skip out on so many, like, casual things which a normal person would say. And it kind of just makes the characters a bit unlikable. Like, we go from the greenhead guy stealing her bag, Kira's bag, and then all of a sudden we go to their farm, and we don't want to go to their farm, right? But then everything's all okay, and we act as if he didn't just steal something, and then the police are completely okay with the fact that he just stole something from the museum. What? And I think a thing which kind of often plays a massive role in, like, creature capturing games is the story, right? And maybe that's just me, but I don't think just general creature capturing can carry it. Well, I'm not there personally for the PvP. Truly, I'm not. I'm there for the PvE, getting the actual cute Tenorians and Pokemon and Lumians, and finding out what on earth is happening in the story, because that is what I enjoy, right? But the story is not it. The story was good. Like, it just needs the voice acting back, personally. I kind of went on about Tales of Tenorio as if I was even playing that game. No, as if it was supposed to be about that game. Fighting. Yeah, I've already gone over everything about fighting, I think. Everything I needed to go over. I thought that was an actual person then. Is that it? Is that everything I'm talking about when it comes to fighting? No, it comes to that, that topic. I think, that section. I think so, yeah. Next section, right? Right. The game has gotten a bit boring for me. Now, it has been so long without an update. And for me, every game, without fail, it really is every game. And it's kind of sad, but there's like a 3-month honeymoon period where I'm just like, yay, best game ever. I love this game. I'm going to play it all the time. 3 months or so later, I get bored, start to hate it, and just feel like I'm getting a bit burnt out. So then I wait another 3 months, 4 months. Play the game again, and it's like, oh, best game ever. Repeat, rinse and repeat, right? I'm currently going through that with fighting. And I'm going through that with a lot of games, actually, which has kind of just made everything in life really boring. So I've just been rewatching Free Run over and over and over again. Because I think... No, yeah, not I think. If you have watched, like, some of my other videos or just read my community posts, you'd know that generally this channel, the only reason why it actually exists is to cure my boredom. And it's quite literally not doing that. Well, it actually it is doing that. It's just I can't, because Roblox is boring as hell, and every single game I try play, boring, lame, or stupid. And then I try and I try and I try and I try. I try. It's why I kind of made videos on Daybreak and Fighting, because in general they are good games. They are like hidden gem type of games. And not only that, they're very unique, but they're also based on games which already exist, but have a very unique twist to them, which is what I enjoy. Fighting, Overwatch, except all the characters are completely unique, and a lot of the game is very unique. Daybreak, survivors are completely unique, killers are completely unique, a lot of the game mechanics are very unique. I don't like Violence District. Why? Because it's a complete copy, carbon copy of Dead by Daylight. I'm sorry, Forsaken and Daybreak, I'm letting them off because they are very, very different to the original. But Violence District? Really? At that point, just play the damn real game. Play the real game. Fighting has unique characters, unique everything, right? Unique kits and everything, blah, blah, blah. You can see why someone would want to play Fighting over Overwatch. But, like, do you get what I mean? Like, complete carbon copy, and it's so frustrating that people like dick suck these type of games because it's boring, it's unoriginal, it's just as bad as the brain rot games. Despite, yes, they take a lot more effort. Not brain rot games, the carbon copies. They take a lot more effort, yes. However, still, you're not making your own game. Like, yeah, Phighting and Daybreak aren't fully making their own game, but they're making they still are using their own unique concepts. Violence District isn't, and so many other games aren't either. I just went on a massive rant about how I hate Violence District, damn. All that to say, I just enjoy Phighting and Daybreak for being like other already existing games, yet still incredibly unique and its own thing. That's what I enjoy about Phighting and Daybreak. That's why I play them. Not because I can't play the. Actually, I can't. I can't play Overwatch because of my pee in my leg. Damn. Cough. Yeah. Do you get what I mean? That was a bit too much of a ramble. Okay, next part. This part is gonna be. It's gonna sound a bit mean, but I don't actually mean it to be mean. It's kind of just my opinion. Obviously, this entire video is just fully about my opinion. Why? What? Oh my god. The game itself being boring. What did I say before? I don't think I mentioned this. But so I'm gonna mention it now. Right now, my main I don't care about the fact that we don't have many. Well, not don't have many. That we're not getting new fighters, because in reality, I know that if we was to get new fighters, I think probably 2 out of 3 of them, like if we got like a whole another era, whatever it's called, 2 out of 3 of them would be DPSs, which is okay, but it's boring. Now, I do what type of characters you want, but at the end of the day, we have 2 healers and only 2 tanks in a 15 character roster. Really? Now, it doesn't actually sound that bad. Now I think about it a little bit more, but also could have at least like made it 3. Coil is also, you know, kind of healer, but is he really? Is he really? And like, also, that's just kind of, it kind of sounds like I'm being too mean. I don't, like, it's not that big of a deal. But when you're like looking at each of the characters and just counting who's DPS and whatever, we have like 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, maybe 11 if you want to be a bit risky. 11 characters who I would class as very much DPS orientated. Yes, the support ones are very much still supports. I'm not denying that, by the way, obviously. And Sword is also very close to being a tank. I think the one issue with him is the fact that he's still really small. I think he needs to be bigger. Yeah, and I guess you could point all of that to people just not wanting to play these different roles, the roles where you have to tank or heal. But a lot of that is kind of because of the fact that people don't like the ones what we have right now. I think for me, when it comes to tanks, the only tank I enjoy is Katana. Katana is fun. Katana has the shield, which I enjoy. The shield is a very fun part about him. In fact, the only fun part. The Q is boring. The M2 is fun. The shield, and I hate the ult. Banhammer, not a fan. Then the 2 healers I like. Where was I going with this? Damn it. All of that to say, we don't have enough of the. I've already said that. Okay, I don't know where I was. Like, I know where I was going with it, but I don't know like how to talk about it. So I'm gonna. Oh my god, I'm gonna lead that into, and like link it in with the fact that we don't have enough game modes. We have 3, right? We have Boom Ball as well, but Boom Ball is Boom Ball, and people don't actually know that you're supposed to be playing football in there. People are just stupid. Like, truly, what are people doing in Boom Ball? Why are we killing everyone and not actually playing to the objective? Anyways, it doesn't matter. Also, you don't actually get counted on how many goals you make. Sometimes I'm the only one making goals and I don't win. I don't get MVP, which is annoying. Anyways, sorry, I'm touching my mic a lot. It's probably really annoying. I'm trying to be at a good angle. 3 game modes. One of them is objectively terrible for a few reasons, which I've made a video on, Escort. If you want to know, watch that. If you don't, and you don't actually give a fuck, don't watch it, and keep watching this if you want. Or don't. I don't mind. Do what you want. It's your time, not mine. And then Annihilate, which I just don't like. Annihilate, yes, it's completely different, but Escort is way more different and way more fun. Okay? Annihilate is boring. Annihilate, people don't know how to play the team in Annihilate, which is even more team reliant than Escort, and it's not fun. Not fun. Escort is not Escort, I mean Conquer. Then last one, Conquer. Conquer is the most fun, most popular, and is often the only one you see most of the time. Has the better maps and everything. Moral of the story. Moral of the story, what am I on about? It gets boring playing the same game mode over and over again. And like, yeah, the whole game is supposed to be about, like, you play, like, it doesn't, replayability, right? But I just wish Escort two things, had more maps and had better maps, and those two were linked in together, by the way, and was actually a good game mode. Like, just having Escort be more relevant would do so much, would make the game less boring, for me personally at least. I would enjoy it more, because a big thing I find an issue in is just the fact that the game gets boring over a while of just having to play Conquer. It's like every 5 games there's one Annihilate and then maybe a Escort every 30 games. It's boring. It gets old in my opinion. So yeah, I also adding on to that. No, before I say that, I'm gonna link it in with the fact that we don't have we don't have enough healers or tanks. Tanks are very, very necessary when it comes to Escort, and for good reason. I think it's nice to have a game mode like Escort, like Payload from Overwatch, like Hybrid. I really wish we had Payload, because truly, I think it's a good game mode and I think it could work. I love having tanks be a necessary pick, because tanks are tanks. Tanks are cool. Tanks can be cool. Issue is, we don't have enough tanks. We don't have enough healers, which kind of leads me on to believe that's why they're not adding more game modes, maybe? I don't know. I wouldn't know. How would I know? Because of the fact that a lot of game modes end up making it so tanks are very necessary. It makes it so that it just like kind of makes it more relevant that we don't have enough tanks for people to play or to enjoy, I guess. This is such a mess, isn't it? Ow, I just hurt my ear. Ah, my ear! Yeah, I don't have anything else to say about that. Give us more healers and tanks. I don't care about DPSs anymore. We already have enough playstyles. We have every playstyle when it comes to DPSs, but we don't have every playstyle when it comes to healers or tanks. I hope all that rambling made sense. What is the next thing? The next thing, which might be the last thing, it depends if I remember anything. I often have like every 3 months. It's like 3 months, I love the game. Best game, amazing, perfect. I love playing it. 3 months later, well, after those 3 months end, it's like 3+ months where I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so bored of this game now. Get me out of here. So yeah. And I'm currently in that it's so bored, get me out of here moment. And it's kind of annoying because I do still love fighting, but I'm too bored of it right now to keep playing, so I'm not gonna play. Same with Daybreak, but Daybreak also is glitchy and broken, and I'm waiting for the update to release. Taking his sweet time. I'm excited to cover the update in videos. It's gonna be fun. I'll probably first start off with making a video on solely the new killers, because are we surprised? I am a killer lover. I love killers, and I really want to cover them first, because I have a lot of hope when it comes to the new killers. But